We're here with Marty Matner, Senior Coach of the Sturt Football Club, and going over yesterday's game here under the Oval against Glenelg. Congratulations, Marty, on the 20-point victory. What were some of the key factors that contributed to that?
Well, I guess the start and the last quarter. We kicked 6-1 in the first quarter, kicking with, a nice breeze, probably worth a couple of goals. And then I thought our last quarter, kicking into, I think the wind had died down a little bit by that, but I thought our last quarter was really good. We were able to, stop Glenelg kicking too many goals, and we were able to kick a couple late, which really helped as well. So I think that, and then just a couple of performances. I thought Ollie Grivell and Dan Sparks were really good all day. Ollie's last 10 minutes of the third quarter was really important. He kicked a couple of goals to get us that 4 goals up heading into three-quarter time. And I thought Dan's game, all game, was really great. He gave his first look in the ruck and had 19 touches around the ground and was just seemed to be everywhere on the day. It was really good.
Just on Ollie Grivell's performance yesterday, have you seen his development this season? I know it's been interrupted through injury, but certainly, he's really establishing himself now as a league player.
Yeah, we sort of felt like he's had games in the past where it's been he's showcased how he can play and what he can do and what he can bring to the group. And then he's been probably a little bit inconsistent in the past few years, but I feel like his last month, since an interrupted pre-season with injury, coming back through the reserves, and his last month in the league has been really good. He's marking everything, but he's just been able to move around the ground really well. He's been leading up, he's been getting inside forward 50 and being really competitive. So, yeah, really love, Ollie, what he brings to the group. And I think our forward line's structured up really well at the moment and it's functioning really well together.
And on that injury list, who can we expect to get back in coming weeks, and what sort of pressure is that going to put on you and the coaching panel?
Yeah, so we got a few back on the weekend against Glenelg. I think there was 7 players resumed playing from injured list, which is great to see. We should get Brad Jeffries should play this week in the league or legal reserves against Port Eagles. So we should get him back. Still a couple others that are probably post-bye. So Jimmy Matthews, Amos Doyle, and Ned Walter are probably the 3 that are post-bye, which will be nice to get those guys back then because they'll get a couple games heading into finals as well. So we should be getting 3 or 4 more back, which means we should only have sort of 3 or 4 on the injured list sort of coming up to finals, which is nice. Get those guys back playing.
Securing a top 3 position, how important is that for us?
Yeah, it is. It's really important. I guess that gives you the best chance, the double chance. We're a game off top, so we're still striving for that top spot. We know that that's probably the best chance of getting into the grand final, finishing top. So, but the top 3 is really important. A couple of games clear now of third, which is great. But I guess with everything, we just try to keep winning and keep performing. And I think this week against Port will be a really telling game. They've played some really good footy the last month as well. And then we've got the bye, so we can sort of reset after that. So, yeah, it's a big challenge for us the last few games.
And finally, the Unley Oval, how's that comparing to other sample ovals at this time of the year, and considering the work that was done on it earlier by the City of Unley? And can you share some insights on how the club works in conjunction with the City of Unley to maintain the Oval?
Yeah, looking at the Oval on the weekend and watching some other sample games, even AFL games, it is probably one of the best surfaces in South Australia at the moment. It is great. The cricket pitch is a little bit muddy, but the club invested in a cricket pitch cover, which has been amazing to be able to get that on the oval at certain stages and stop the water from actually getting on the cricket pitch, which has been great. Last week we had a few under-15 games as well, so it does showcase, I guess, how the oval rebounds from multiple trainings and multiple games last week to still hold up really well. The scoring on the weekend was really good. It was a high-scoring game, 14 goals to 10, so it was quite a high-scoring game. which is pleasing as well. We've been able to train. We haven't had to move trainings off Unley Oval. As I said, we had games last week. Our juniors are still training here as well. So in terms of the surface and what the council and the club have invested in the last few years has been amazing. And it's a credit to, I guess, everyone involved that we're able to maintain it at a high level. And like I said, it is probably behind Adelaide Oval, is probably one of the best ovals in Adelaide at the moment. So I'm really pleased with what we've been able to achieve, and in conjunction with the council and the club.
So next game, can you let us know when it is and what the times are, Marty?
Yeah, so next game will be Saturday. The reserves play the Eagles at 11:30, and the league is Port Adelaide at 2:10 at Thomas Farms Oval.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing everybody there.
Thank you.